Thank you.
Why do you think Fulham are in the position that they're in?
At Saturday or?
No, at the bottom of the table. Why do you think they are struggling?
I don't know. You see, I don't care about the past. Yeah, I have not influence in the past. I'm here since last Friday, and I look forward. Yeah, I only make a Bestandsaufnahme.
To see where we are at the moment.
I only have a look where we are at the moment, and then I think about what we can improve to develop the team, to develop our play, our game. Yeah.
You were quoted in Germany as saying your predecessor let Fulham play very attacking football, and then rearranged the defence, destabilising the team. Is that how you see it?
You see, every coach or every manager has his own view on the game. So I didn't care about other managers. I have my opinion and I have my way of playing football. And then you have to go back in the past. Yeah? If you have seen what I've done in Wolfsburg and how we play at Wolfsburg, that is the way I want to see my team and my club. And you see, but now we have a special situation. It's not now the time to dream. Now we have to work, we have to stand together and fight against relegation. That's all in the next few weeks.
We know that you won the Bundesliga twice with Bayern Munich. We know you won it with Wolfsburg as well. How much do you draw on the experience of the other clubs that you worked at, like Nuremberg, like Werder Bremen?
You see, I worked as a manager not only in the Champions League. I started in the 4th league. I had worked with the academy in Hamburg. Then I have managed a club in Nuremberg, the 2nd league, and then I have worked with some clubs which were on the bottom. Yeah, Stuttgart, Frankfurt, Werder Bremen. Yeah, and I never relegate. Yeah, I have always success with them, and we develop and we make better and better. But you see, with it now, it's only the time not to develop something. It's only the time to make points. Yeah, we are behind the others, so it is not enough for us to make a draw. We have to win. Yeah? That's the only way you come up.
Some of your former players have criticised your training methods. What do you say about the way that you coach your team? And perhaps how much of a disciplinarian, how disciplined are you?
You see, ask Raoul. Do you know Raoul? Ask Raoul about my work. But not ask a player you didn't know here in England. Yeah? Ask the good players, and then you will get the right answer.
Are you a tough guy?
No, I'm a nice guy. I'm very nice.
What are the qualities? You have 12 Premier League matches. What are the qualities that you need to see from the Fulham players if Fulham are to stay up?
Yeah, you see, we have to develop as a team. We have to work all together. That's the only way you can now win games. Yeah? If you have a team which has no success, which has no victories, they are a little bit uncertain. Yeah, they have not enough confidence to play forward. Yeah, so you have to stay together, to work together, and then you have to fight together. That's the only way you can go up.
What did you make of the new players that Fulham bought in January?
Do I have to know which one came in January and which not? some I know, some I don't. No, you see, I didn't care about the future. Yeah, I have my team, I have my players, and then I started to work and look forward, not back. Yeah, I don't care. Is a player here? Not at the moment. I don't care. Is a player here 20 years or 20 months or 2 months? Yeah, yeah. It doesn't play a role. Yeah. I only have to see what could the player, how he plays, what he is willing to do, and then I have to put 11 people together, 11 players, yeah, to work as good as they can together.
You have a lot of experience in Germany, in Bundesliga, but no experience in the Premier League. Is that a disadvantage?
You see, sure, it is a little bit better if you know all the players in the league. Yeah, not now. I have, in the last year, I have seen many games from England at home. Yeah, we have also, yeah, you know, Sky, and yeah, there are sometimes English games. So I see a lot of games, and you know, I have played personally against English clubs and the national team, and as a manager, I have always met English teams, Arsenal or Chelsea or Manchester. So I think I don't know so much about the players as you, but I think I know enough from England and the Premier League and the football.
What was you brought in your own staff, and most coaches do, but what was the thinking in not retaining Rennie Mullenstein and Ray Wilkins and Alan Kirbyshire?
You see, was heißt, ich wurde ein paar Mal entlassen.
I was sacked a few times.
I was sacked a few times also. Yeah. You see, I know the situation, and I'm sorry for each coach. Yeah, but you see, we have here now a situation. I think the management wait a long time. Yeah, now we have 4 points left. So I think if you want to change something, you have to do it now. It was the latest, yeah, to change the team, to change the atmosphere, yeah, to have a chance to stay in the league. I think it doesn't look like, yeah, it works good enough. So I don't care about the reason from the manager before. Yeah, I don't know what he have done. I doesn't care. Yeah, I take over my duty and look forward and make the best I can.
Thank you, Ian. Wally? Wally, down to the back.
Can you tell us, you know obviously some of the players here that you would have worked with before, Sasharita and Ashkan, do they have what it takes to keep the team out of to keep the team from getting relegated?
I know not only the 3 German players. You see, as I worked as a manager before several years, so I was interested in Clint Dempsey. I know him. Yeah, I know Mitroglou. Yeah, he's growing up in Germany, so I know more than only the German players. But sure, they are the players. They were used to me. They knows how I work, and so I hope they could help me in the team. Yeah, to you see, my English is not the best, but they helped me in the team. Yeah, to make me understand to each player.
You mentioned Kostas Mitroglou. How is he? Is he fit for this weekend's game? Because fans are worried they've paid a lot of money for him and he hasn't been able to play yet.
he was injured, and so you see, I think what is fit. Yeah, everybody has another few who is fit, but so he was injured, so he is maybe not in the best shape, but he is a very, very extraordinary scorer, and I'm sure he will help us.
Do you think he'll be ready for Saturday for West Brom?
Oh, I don't know yet. No, I don't know now. Tomorrow we have another training session, and I decided after the last session, yeah, which team will go to our away game, and after then, at Saturday, I will think about the best 11.
Your side is, well, this side is conceding over 2 goals a game on average. How are you going to be able to change that, bearing in mind you don't have a transfer window to work in?
You know, the problem everybody knows. Yeah, 58, I think, goals are a lot, and we have surely to avoid goals. So yeah, we will. How I said before, we will have a chance if every player helps each other, and if we do so, we want avoid goals against us. Yeah? And I think we are on the right way, and I'm convinced that we have a chance at Saturday to go out of the game with 0 goals against us.
Hi Felix, is this your biggest challenge as a manager?
Oh, you see, every manager tells you every time that was the biggest challenge now. Yeah, I don't know. You see, I'm very glad to be here. Yeah, I'm proud to be here, and I'm a little bit afraid to stay in the Premier League. Yeah, you see, I'm convinced I know what we will do, and I'm convinced we can avoid relegation. But you see, you never know. Ask Mr. Pellegrini or so. You never know what happened in a game. Yeah, you cannot beeinflussen. You have no influence in some things. So I'm sure we are on the right way, and we will be able to avoid. But sometimes it depends on things you have no influence. So I don't know.
I read that you described the match against West Brom as the biggest game in the club's history. Do you stand by that? Because presumably the next 12 games are all going to be the biggest game in the club's history.
Yeah, sure. It's my opinion, because you see, at a team as Fulham, which have not won for weeks, they need especially a victory. You can work as good as you can. If you don't win, the players will not believe that they can win. So the most important thing are 3 points in, hopefully, the next game.
Do you think the players believe that they can do this?
Yeah, they believe it. Yeah.
You say you're confident of avoiding relegation.
Yeah.
How many points do you feel you will need to avoid relegation?
I think that we need 6 victories in the last 12.
6 out of the 12.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You also said you're a nice guy.
Yeah.
How did the players react to you bringing them into training on Sunday when I think it was their day off?
You see, the players are willing to do that. No? Sure, they are surprised, because they have the order to come on Monday, and then they get a telephone call, please come back. So sure, they were surprised, but they're doing fine at Sunday as well as Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
And how much do you know of West Bromwich Albion? You probably don't know too much about Fulham at the moment. How much do you know about West Brom?
I've seen the game, West Brom against Chelsea, 90 minutes, and so I have impression from West Brom, and you see we have a lot of scouts, we have a lot of coaches. Sure, I talk with them. Yeah, they give me information about West Brom, and I feel very comfortable with the situation. I think I know what to do.
Okay, thank you.
This,
Peppermint.
it's peppermint tea now. Yeah. So first here, I can tell you, if I come here, I feel like coming home. Yeah, it was, yeah, tremendous atmosphere. Yeah, you smell the history here. Yes, you smell football. I'm, yeah, very, very glad to be here. Yeah, I like it very much, and as I told you, I'm now. I want to stay here for years. So yeah, I feel very, very good, and I like it so much. And not only Fulham, no, but you know, I was sometimes here in London, and my family and me, we like it very much, and we are glad to be here, and yeah, we are very, very satisfied.
Okay, Jim, last broadcast question for you.
You mentioned players like Ozil and some of the other players have taken time to adapt to the English game.
Yeah.
You do not have that time. You have
No. You see.
short time. You have to make an impact now. Or this
Right.
club is
Right.
relegated.
Yeah, right. So it's a special situation, and it's not me who den Spieler wegschicken will, also den Spieler aussortieren will.
To send away a player.
It's not me to send away a player, but you see, we have too much players here, so I have to cut down the numbers of players in the team, because we have to concentrate. Yeah, we have to get together, and if you have too much players, yeah, you have too much, influence. So sorry for that, but that's the only way. Yeah, to concentrate, to focus on the next game, and if a player is not long enough to hear to accept the English way of playing football, so I cannot use him at the moment. Yeah, so next season, yeah, sure, but at the moment you are right. I have only to focus on the next game.
Any final broadcast question before we move on to written?
Felix, did you see Bayern Munich last night?
Yeah, sure.
What did you think of it?
I've seen Bayern Munich last night, and I've seen Manchester City the day before, and we have talked together, the players and me, about the games. And you see, I think the Schlüsselszene, the key situation was the Elfmeter, the penalty kick from Özil. I think till that time Arsenal was the better team, yeah, and with the fail, yeah, they lost their play, yeah, and then Munich was, yeah, strong, they are confident, and they take over the game. And after they sent off, okay, there was no chance, I think.
Do you think it was a red card? Do you think the referee was right?
In Germany, I have always discussing with journalists how I feel. You see, sure, it was a right red card because the rules are so. But as a referee, I would not do that. You see, last year I was here in January. I saw here Fulham against Wigan. Have seen Queen's Park Rangers against Tottenham, and the next day I've seen Arsenal against Manchester City. Yeah, after I think 5 minutes, they have a corner kick, and the referee takes a red card. Yeah, for an Arsenal player, I don't know whom. Yeah, so the game was ended after 5 minutes. Yeah, and I think that is not what I want to see if I go to a stadium and you look forward to a very interesting football match, and then after 5 minutes for such a little thing they send the players off. I'm not. Yeah, I'm against sending a player off if it's only a small foul. You see, if somebody, make a very dangerous foul, sure, he has to send off, but not for such a pity thing. Yeah.
Do you think Bayern will make it through to the quarterfinals now?
Yeah, 2-0 is too good for them, I think. You see, you have always a chance in football. Therefore, I'm here. Yeah, but for Arsenal, it will be very difficult.
Okay,
As
guys.
difficult as for us.
Sorry, thank you, guys. If you could switch the microphones and we'll move on to written press now. Thank you very much indeed. It's fine. Hello.
Hello.
It's Henry Winter.
Henry Winter, nice meeting you.